Hey, what's up, guys? I just wanted to do a small video on my review for the Lancer Tactical Nightshade High Kappa 5.1 Airsoft Pistol. I just wanted to put a review out there for my opinion for people who are maybe new to Airsoft, coming back to Airsoft, or are getting something or looking for something to get for Christmas. Um, I highly recommend this pistol if that's your jam, because it's number one, it's extremely nice to shoot. It feels great. It's realistic. It's got the blowback. It's got the slide. All the parts are interchangeable. It's TM compatible. You can use any Tokyo Maru clips, or hardware, anything like that will work with this gun. This is the one I'm talking about here. This is the box here, and then comes with a 1 year warranty. And then so this is the gun. This is the black and gold version. And give me one sec. Right here I have the I got a couple extra clips for it, but see, I have I'll just throw this one in there so you can see. So it's got the flared magwell, so it has so it's easy, fast reloads. I opted for the T238 Griffin tracer unit here, which is really nice because so in nighttime when you turn on the tracer and you shoot it, if you have I use white BBs, and like last night I went outside to test it out because the part just came in, and when I was shooting it, it lights up the rounds completely red, like it would a real gun. So like when you're shooting at nighttime, you could see exactly where your BBs are going at all times. So that's one really good feature. And for the flashlight, for the bottom Picatinny rail, I opted for an Olight. This is the Olight PL Valkyrie Mini 2. And this one right here is absolutely amazing, because all you have to do is just hit the switch right there. Boom. It's ambidextrous. So if I'm a lefty, boom, I can hit it with the right on the right side. If I'm a lefty, or if I'm a righty, I can hit it on the left side. And if I'm a lefty, I can hit it on the right side. So it makes it easier. You know what I'm saying? You can flip it on, or flip it off in that case. But yeah, so this thing is an absolute animal. Like when I'm shooting it, it's the FPS on this for an airsoft gun, if you're using the regular 6mm BBs, I'm not sure exactly the weight on them, but I'd have to check. But those ones are really nice. And try to opt for the white ones if you get the tracer unit, because it really lights them up wicked nice, and it looks really good. And you can see it's just like a red. Basically, it looks like a small red bullet. Like when you're shooting it into the woods, like you can see exactly where it's going. It's straight like a red flaming bullet. And so I really would like to know the science behind these tracer units, because they're really fucking cool. I don't know how they make it. I don't know how the bullet stays lit up red the whole time it's going. Like all it's doing is coming out this thing, and it just blows my mind that it can stay red the whole time until it's gone, or until it hits something or disappears. And as far as the gun goes, they have the regular version, which is like 179 or something like that. And then if you want to get the one with that's compatible for the red dot, which is the one that I opted for, it's gonna come with this plate here. And don't make the mistake I did and get a red dot for a Picatinny, because then the only way you're gonna be able to put that on your gun is upside down on the bottom here, and that's not gonna do you any good. So you're gonna want to use this spot for a red dot, like a laser or a flashlight, whichever you prefer. I prefer a flashlight because it's pretty much like having a police light and a small, tiny, compact little light that mounts to your gun. and it lights up the whole entire woods. So not only that, but the tracers. So like this can be super, super, super accurate at nighttime. I could hit whatever I'm looking at, no problem. With the flashlight and the tracers together, it's like incredible combination. The red dot I did try to get when I first got this. I didn't really know too much about. All I knew is it said Picatinny on this gun, and I didn't realize it was the one on the bottom. And so I got a red dot, a halo red dot with a Picatinny rail, and that's not what this is. This is a footprint. So you want to get a footprint red dot, and that will place here, and it will screw in. There'll be 2 screws that screw it right into the top, and it'll secure it in place, because this one is a little bit, this is the upgraded version of the without this and this, just this piece is the with one clip, is the upgraded version that comes with the plate that you need to put on, the footprint plate that you need to get a footprint red dot. So if you get that, then you can get the cooler upgrades, and then you can worry about the red dot later. Because honestly, I let the red dot, the iron sight on this that comes with it is actually really nice. And if you're shooting tracer rounds, you're not gonna miss anyways, unless you've never shot an airsoft gun before. Maybe you might need a little practice, whatever. But I do have a Picatinny rail on my main assault rifle, which is my AEG, or it has the red dot, which is completely unnecessary. It doesn't need it at all. Like this, there's way better things I could put on these rails, because I have one on the bottom here, I have one on the side, one on the top, and then one on the other side. So I could literally put 4 attachments on this. Not really sure what you would need to put besides maybe a red dot that would actually work good with this gun, a laser, a flashlight, or a flashlight here, and then I don't know what you would want to put for a 4th thing, but there's probably other options. But this stock actually folds in. I know I'm not doing a review on this one, but just to show you, it folds in like this, and then it turns into basically a Draco, if you will, or whatever you want to call it. But no stock, better handling, easier to move around. I like to do this. I like to do the no stock. I like to have this on here like this, and then I'll run around with this, right? And this is more like a sniper rifle for me. Like it's like a hand cannon almost, because it's so powerful that if someone's really far away, I'd rather use this than use this, because this is more tuned for quality. So I can hit somebody from far away with this, and then if I'm getting rushed, I can take this and I can just straight assault somebody, because the clip is bigger. There's more BBs in the clip. There's it's an assault rifle, you know what I'm saying? So if you're getting rushed by 1 or 2 people, you can return fire and use this to kind of like just back people off a little bit, to give yourself maybe a couple seconds to reload, or to whatever you need to do. But this is a good option to have for your primary, and then for your loadout, and then have this bad boy for a secondary. Also, another thing that I was thinking about that you could also do is you could run 2 of these. You could get the double holsters, and a couple extra clips, and then whatever attachments you want, and then you could run 2 of these, and then you wouldn't really need a primary weapon, honestly, because these also, for attachments, you can also get like a 50 round extended mag, because it's a 28 round mag that it comes stock with, but the 50 round mag, that's basically like having a primary weapon, you know what I mean? So if you have 2 of these with 50 round mags on them, and with or without attachments, and then you go out in the field, I think you're still going to have a good time no matter what. So with that being said, I think that this is an amazing buy, and the flashlight is absolutely amazing. I love it, and it literally just slides right in. You just got to make sure you perfectly clip it in. You might think it doesn't fit at first when you first get it. It's if you're looking for a flashlight attachment that works on the Lancer Tactical Nightshade High Kappa 5.1. The PL Mini Valkyrie 2 O-Light is the way to go. Adjustable slide. So if you want it back here a little bit, no problem. If you want it to be flush with the front here, you can. If you want it a little bit further, if you want to protrude the front a little bit so it comes a little bit more flush with this, you can do that. It's really preference. It doesn't really matter. This will slide right off the bottom so you can charge it. So instead of taking it off every time, you can just loosen it and you can just slide this off. And then this right here, if you use an Apple Watch, it's pretty much the same charging mechanism. So there's a little circle charger that just magnets right to the bottom that plugs into the USB. That'll charge it. Those of you that have an Apple Watch know what I'm talking about. And that is the same deal with the Valkyrie. It comes with a USB and a little circle that just magnets to the bottom of it, just like the watch, and it'll charge it. You can even charge it on the gun if you really want to. This I wouldn't recommend charging on the gun because actually, yeah, you can. I'm sorry, I recant that statement. You can charge both things on the gun, no problem, because I was thinking the charger port was here, but the charger port is actually right here. So it's the old mini USB, the smaller one, the USB, no, not C, A, USB A, and then, or is it USB B? I think it's either USB A or B, but you know what I'm talking about, the small ones that the phones used to be universal with, but then they switched to the C, which is the bigger one, which the new iPhones take and most Androids take. So you could have the magnet on this, and you can have this plugged in at the same time with your gun, just on a desk or whatever. Or you can have your gun put away like I do, and I just slide this off and unscrew this, and I just plug them in their stations and let them charge. For this one, there's no indicator that I have found yet to say that it's fully charged, so I'm not really sure. Because when I plug it in, the light comes on inside red, and then it goes off, and then it just kind of idles without any lights being on. And then there's no lights that I've seen yet saying, hey, this is fully charged. So I'm not really sure. So I kind of just plugged it in for a few hours, and, was like, whatever, hopefully that's fully charged. But it would be nice to have a indicator showing you that it's fully charged, which hopefully they'll have soon. But overall, the light and the simulator fire there's rapid fire, single shot, and there's tracer mode. So either way, you're gonna get your tracers are gonna you're gonna get tracers, whether you're in fire mode, tracer mode, or rapid fire mode. Either way, you're gonna get the muzzle like simulation, and you're gonna have tracers coming out at the same time. So that's tracer mode, that's rapid fire mode, and that's single shot mode. So that's kind of how you know what's going on. It's got all three of those modes. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about the Lancer Tactical Flared Magwell. Nice slide. It's got pretty much everything you need. You just put this halfway back. That locks it. Keep it nice and locked. And also, if your dogs are afraid of, a little fun fact, if your dogs are afraid of weapons, like my dogs, I have 2 rescue dogs, so God knows what happened when they were with their previous owners. But when I took this out for the first time and I didn't have the flashlight on it, or this, and it was just this, and my AEG, they get deathly afraid, and they hide behind my wife, and I feel really bad, and it makes me not want to. I was tuning my scope, and they were freaking out, and my wife was like, "What are you doing?" Like in the other room, why the dog's freaking out? And I was like, "Oh, I'm just tuning my scope." So obviously, they were kind of sketched out about that. But once I got the flashlight and I started putting the flashlight on, and when I take them outside at nighttime and I use this as a flashlight, because it's so damn bright, it has 600 lumens on a full charge. So I can use this to light up the world basically while I'm taking them outside, and they kind of took a more friendlier approach to it once they seen the flashlight on it. So now they're not even scared of it, which is great. As far as the AEG goes, that's a whole other story, but whatever. Lancer Tactical Nightshade High Kappa 5.1. One of the best picks on airsofting I've ever got. The evolution of airsoft and realism and replicas have really come a long way, and I highly recommend this bad boy. It is a wonderful piece right here. So hopefully anybody that does end up getting it, or was thinking about getting it and doesn't want to get it, or was looking for something else, or does want to get it, hopefully this video helped you, and I hope you guys have a great day. See you in the next one.